You're standing at the crossroads of a major life decision. Should you buy or lease an electric car? It seems simple, right? Well, not quite. Both options come with their perks and pitfalls. Let's break it down. Leasing an electric car feels kind of like dating without the pressure of marriage. It's short term. You pay lower monthly costs and avoid the long-term risks of commitment. But don't get too comfortable. You'll never own it. Buying, on the other hand, is a full-on relationship. You're in it for the long haul, riding through thick and thin, depreciation and all. But there's a payoff. You get full ownership. It's yours, and no pesky mileage limits. Here's the kicker. Leasing electric cars solves a sneaky pain point. Technology evolving every 2 years. You're always driving the latest tech without worrying that your car feels like yesterday's smartphone. Tempting, right? But hey, ownership longevity means you can skirt around lease renewal fees and insurance premiums that tend to be higher with leases. Plus, when you buy, you might get to enjoy tax credits or rebates that cut into that price tag. Pro tip: crunch the numbers. The average EV loses 50% of its resale value in about 5 years. If that stat makes your head spin, leasing might feel less like gambling with depreciation roulette. Meanwhile, buyers who take the long game route can enjoy 0 monthly payments after the car's fully paid off in, say, 5 or 6 years. Owning eventually feels like winning, especially when maintenance costs for EVs are already low. Worried about mileage restrictions? Leases typically have annual limits like 10,000 miles. And no, the leasing company doesn't care about your epic road trip dreams. Go over, and you're paying extra. Buy it, and drive as far as you want. Another leasing downside? Modifications are a no-go. You're handing it back eventually, so no fancy wraps or aftermarket parts. If you're a tinkerer and love customization, ownership is your playground. If you hate uncertainty, buying may ease your mind. You'll avoid end-of-lease surprises like unexpected wear and tear charges or negotiating buyout terms. Leasing keeps you dancing on a tightrope of terms. Oh, and about insurance? It's generally higher for leased cars because the leasing company wants full coverage. Ownership gives you more flexibility to shop around for cheaper options. Do the math before signing anything. Here's a Portland perspective. If you're only driving locally, leasing an EV with lower mileage limits makes sense. But if you're taking weekend trips to Mount Hood or the Oregon coast, buying may save you stress. Buying is for the long-term planners who see vehicles as an investment. Leasing is for the thrill seekers who love fresh tech. Both are good, but they solve different pain points. Choose what fits your life, not what's trending.